Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime. That's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime. Signing on the dotted line, cashing checks left and right. That's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight. Ain't nobody else in sight. Man, I think I see the light. Yeah, that shit is so bright. Follow me, I got the guide. See you on the other side, son. Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You could try another day, yeah. Cause I love the taste of winning the race. Gold medal, first place, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. I'm a vet, cause I work with every breath. Man, I love the taste of sweat. I won't have any regrets. They get upset when they trying just to rest. And I'm still right at my desk. Make them all feel so pressed. Yeah, but that's the test. If you wanna be the best, it ain't easy, it's a mess. If you wanna have success, you keep going like possessed. Drive it deep into your chest. Every failure is a test. Learn the most, leave the rest. Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You could try another day, yeah. Cause I love the taste of winning the race. Gold medal, first place, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah.
Oh my god, it's your girl Ziggy. Hey, I'm back. You like my top? Hey, I'm back. You like my top?
You know it's hard out here for a will.
Oh, hopefully we can stay civil. I'm kind of afraid to drop the link, but I would like to get back to that, a little bit back to that format. Old school Ziggy, but like hopefully just not the drama as bad. Maybe just like a tiny bit. I don't know, guys. Like I was listening to Molly Golightly earlier, and I mean, I felt like she was making a lot. I felt like Andrew was making sense. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest. What's Prayer Garden's beliefs on all this, though? Are we gonna be arguing? I don't want to argue. Imagine Peace has a good idea to send it to a reporter. Well, don't send it to the Rogersville Review, because they won't put out anything unless it's against like Don and Candace Wells. I mean, which is because I think they're afraid that this is going to bring negative light to law enforcement and, you know, possibly DCS or 911.
And this gives CPS, if they didn't know about it because law enforcement didn't report it to them when they should have, it gives CPS, some ammo for the whales now, right? Hey, if we'd got a hold of this, these kids would have been gone long before they were. So,
Yeah, and Loveland, you're exactly right. And Sheba Mom, yes, the cops did come, but it somehow either they twisted the story when they got there that it was a fight between Jose and Don to try to, somehow he convicts. I don't know. I think when the cops got there, she just told some different story, and it was so hard to understand her on the phone. I really believe, like, hear what Loveland said, that the 911 operator might have just not caught a lot of that, and was just, she heard the message to send police, and she did her job, and she just stayed on the line, and I just think she couldn't understand part of it. But I think when the police got there, it's possible in the meantime, because it takes how long? 20, 30 minutes for cops to get out there? Unless, I mean, it could take a while, and unless there's just happened to be somebody in the area. And this is before Summer went missing. So, they weren't probably just hanging out there all the time like they might do now. So, in the meantime, he might have convinced them to please not tell. Who knows what happened in the meantime, because if she did say something, oh shit, did Prayer Garden drop? Oopsies. Prayer Garden, if you want to come back up, let me know. That was a really good talk though, and I understand this is triggering for a lot of people. I totally understand it. Anytime this is a sensitive topic. It really is. Unfortunately, it seems like whatever happened this summer could very well be related to trafficking or, SA. So, I'm glad that I almost didn't play because I was gonna just put when PG was saying that stuff, I was just gonna put it off and be like, oh, I'll listen to it later, because I didn't figure it was anything, because I had heard this call before. I figured she was just like enhancing he's gonna R her part, and we'd already heard that and stuff a year ago or whatever, but yeah, I heard that. Now I know we can trick our mind to hear what we want to hear, and I was reading the screen along with it, but man, that really did sound like what was being typed on the screen. So but I mean, to me, of the calls, did she get transcripts of the calls? Oh, that would be awesome if she did. Probably not, because can they do that?
This question prompted me to do some research. I learned a few things that I think are important. You will want to pause and go to full screen if you're on a phone, then pinch and zoom in to read the following in full. I am paraphrasing here somewhat, and the link to the full bill and article are in the description of this video, and I urge you to please check it out in full. I really think it's important. Some of it says, calls, transmissions and recordings of an emergency communications district and emergency communications board are confidential and prohibits using such calls, transmissions or recordings for any purpose other than public safety purposes or as necessary for law enforcement, fire, medical or rescue, dispatching or other emergency services. This bill does authorize the release of a 911 call transmission or recording to another party with the written consent of the caller, whose voice is captured on the call, transmission, or recording. End quote. Me and my opinion again. I wonder if they need everyone whose voice was on the call's permission in order to release it. It doesn't sound to me like any of these YouTubers have the right to post this call on their channel, let alone profit from it. Huh. Well. That sure was interesting. Report button, anyone? Does anyone think any laws were broken here by these YouTubers who released the 911 calls on their channels and attempted to transcribe the calls themselves, possibly spreading false information about Summer and her parents? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Who would type out that freaking crap? You remember hearing a separate call between the fight between Dawn and Jose? Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm wondering. I know, Sheba. I'm wondering. Is that? That's what I want to know too. Is this definitely the day that Jose? It would have probably had to have been. Because if it, I'm wondering. That's what I think. This isn't the whole call, so I'm wondering if there's a part that's cut out that mention. Does anybody know if there's any call about where Jose and Dawn fighting is mentioned? Or was it just the recordings, or was it transcripts also? It is a call. I tried to say it was Jose. I think the LA could have slid this down way before. I mean, maybe law enforcement does know. I don't know, but I don't know, Annette. I wonder why Dawn talks to people who, I've noticed that, but haven't you noticed that that's kind of what Dawn does? Like, I have never said a crossword to Dawn, and he just thinks I'm freaking the, you know. Devil himself or herself, she devil herself. I mean, I know a lot is fed to him by these people he talks to, but haven't you noticed, like, he kind of he really, how he latched on to Benny? It seems like almost Dawn, I think, likes to be bossed around by women. And Benny is kind of like, never mind. But we heard the Jose call and none of... Where was it, Sheba? Because I think that is the call. I need to get in a more steady spot. It's hard to... You guys, I gosh, my computer just fell off the table. Steady spot. It's hard to. You guys, oh my gosh, my computer just fell off the table. It's funny. You guys, Small calculation line. Yes, I'm
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
So let's see if anybody will even come in. I don't know. Because I think this is coming up as like a brand new channel right now. And I don't understand why. Guys, if anybody's in here. Our ship. I don't understand what is going on. Cleansing, I guess I could do. Spirit guides. Angels. Okay. All right. Can you face the rods forwards, please? Thank you. Can you show me what yes is? Can you show me yes? Open for yes, please. Can you show me open for yes? If I could stay fucking still, dude. Thank you. Can you close them, please? Can you close them, please? Come back forward. Forward. Can you show me a no? Can you cross for no? Please. We're reading for Kathy. Yay! Sorry, Churchill, I didn't give you much help besides like, but you do have some insight that your intuition's right. She is lying. So just trust your intuition on that. And I'm sure everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. You guys need to have a good, talk. And I think that will, but let a little bit of time pass is what I think it was trying to say. Just, give it a little time to maybe calm down, even though that sucks having to. Lauren. Just said Lauren. I don't know.
Sit down.
Sit down. I am sitting down. Lauren, sit down, it said. I turned it back in retirement. It's the way I've been leaning. Thanks, Ziggy. Oh. See, sometimes though I wonder, I'm kind of like torn on these divination things. Sometimes I wonder if it's reading my mind or reading, instead of actually spirit communication or divination. Because that's why I try to, again, sometimes I like close my eyes when I do this to see if, I don't know, I don't want to influence it. Okay, so we're gonna do one for Kathy Gordon. Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Did Dawn Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Summer Wells.
Turn it off. No thanks.
Said yes. And somebody just knocked on my fucking window, guys. And Angels.
Excuse me, bitch!
Can you let me know, if possible, did Dawn Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Did Dawn Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Summer Wells.
Turn it off. No thanks.
Said yes. And somebody just
off. No thanks.
Yes. And somebody, did Dawn Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Summer Wells.
Turn it off. No thanks.
Said yes.
No thanks.
Said yes. And somebody just knocked on my fucking window, guys. I'm not even playing. Did you guys hear that?
Blessed.
I think it was a neighbor kid. That's what I'm going to assume. We'll just ignore that. I'm thinking he might have done that because my daughter and her friend my daughter has a friend over and he might just be trying to scare him. So it just said Caitlin on my phone. So it just said, by the way, it just said that Don Wells, this just answered yes, that Don Wells has something to do with Summer's disappearance. Okay. Can you face it forward again, please? Don Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance. Summer Wells.
Turn it off. No thanks.
Said yes. Thank you. Can you tell me, Spirit Guides and Angels, did Candace Wells have anything to do with Summer Wells' disappearance? Oh my God, that's a huge yes. Holy crap. Holy crap. That one just went freaking off the charts. Like that one was like so much more stronger than Dawn's even. He scared me freaking too.
Follow me. Where is it?
There was no, my cat was right here, and Athena's can't come back in this room because there's a gate. So yeah, that was definite.
Michael. I said no. I said no. I said no. I said no.
Saying Nikki again, which Nikki is Jim's daughter. Is saying Nikki.
Find me.
Nikki, find you. Do you have any messages for me to give to Nikki?
Thirst.
Which, by the way, guys, have been
Coming to get me.
me and Jim's, like his mom. We've been talking like a few times a week and stuff. It's really, she's like, I'm really got, we really need to have a talk and stuff. And, and it makes so much sense after talking to her and stuff. And she was just a mess about his passing and did not, she didn't want to get involved in anything. She did say that there was a receipt found for a pawn shop or something. It said she knows it was a women's ring, but doesn't know for sure anything beyond that. And she said she was so distraught and stuff that she doesn't know what pawn shop it was or whatever. So, I talked to her about that. Nikki came by, dropped off the death certificate. I gave her some stuff at Jim's I thought that she would like. She's going to make like a little teddy bear. My phone's freaking you out? Well, maybe it's little messages for you. Okay, we'll do that one real quick. Is she going to find somebody at church? Do you go to church?
Don't go there.
I just said don't go there. Don't go to church. I want to take, this is just an app. I want to take the words. I do. Sometimes it does seem like very.
No.
You said no.
Disrespectful.
What is disrespectful? It said, I said no, disrespectful, don't go there.
Scratch. Sing.
No, I'm not singing. And no scratchies either. We're just doing positive. We don't let negativity in our lives because we're empresses. I am being careful. This one's GhostTube. It's GhostTube. It's their word app. Where it GhostTube has SLS one, VTube one, and this one's the regular one.
Caution.
It's doing some kind of it's trying.
Church.
It's saying something about murdered in church. Are we talking? It keeps saying something about church, murder, danger. I hope it's not talking about Summer Wells. Hey, Miss, where'd she go? Mythic Pathwalker.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, Miss, where'd she go? Mythic Pathwalker.
Hey.
Yeah, I just said hate because I don't know why all the hate either.
False. Danger.
Danger, keep saying danger. What's danger? What's danger? Okay, Kathy.
How does it work?
Kathy's present position. Kathy's present position. Kathy's immediate.
I said no.
And
Goodbye.
did you guys hear that? Like, it's really not wanting me to do this reading. Immediate influence. Distant past for Kathy. It just said Jim. Yes, rest in peace, Jim. It just said rest in. It just said rest in peace, Jim.
Philip. Again.
It said rest in peace, and the next word was Jim. Okay, so Kathy's. His name's Richard, but okay.
Go away.
Go away. Goal or destiny.
Stop it.
His name's Richard, but okay.
Go away.
Go away. Goal or destiny.
Stop it. Karma.
Okay.
Karma.
Okay.
Karma.
Okay.
Kim.
Just said Kim, which is Jim's other daughter. You've been alone to avoid conflict and disagreement, so you could.
Heart attack.
It just said heart attack. It just said heart attack. Just said heart attack.
Stalker.
Just said heart attack.
Stalker.
Okay, let's ask that. Well, no, we're gonna. Let's ask a few questions about Candace, or about Summer Wells, and then we have Candace Hardwick that's up here in just a second. Can you face the rods forward, please? Will there be any arrest in the Summer Wells case within the next year? Will there be any arrest pertaining to the Summer Wells case within the next year?
Switch. Heart attack. Suffocate. How old are you? Institution.
Yes. Did Jody Sue Brown have anything to do with Summer Wells' disappearance? Big yes. Yes. Okay, can you face forward, please? Did Andy Bernard have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Jody Sue's ex-boyfriend. Did Jody Sue's ex-boyfriend Andy have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Yes. Can you face forward, please? Thank you. Thank you for answering. Did Fred Hill have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Did Fred Hill have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Says no. Okay, can you face forward, please? Face forward, please. Has Jose passed away? Has Jose passed away? No. It says no. Can you face forward? Does 423 Chase, aka Brad Wishon, have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Does Brad Wishon have anything to do with Summer's disappearance? Says yes. Says yes. Big time yes. Big time yes. Okay, can you face it forward, please? Can you move it forward, please? Why are you watching? It's supposed to be for fun, sass. Why do you have to ruin our freaking party? It's just all for fun. It could be like just my mind. I do wonder if it's reading my mind, because I don't know. Sometimes I wonder that. We'll have to do a card spread for Summer too and see what comes up. But who did I miss on the Does Summer Wells' disappearance have anything to do with a trafficking ring, a child trafficking ring, or a sex trafficking ring? Does Summer Wells' disappearance have anything to do with a sex trafficking ring?
I said no.
Does Summer's disappearance have anything to do with a sex trafficking ring? Oh my. Saying no. Saying no. Well, it's not reading my mind then, because that's what I think. Can you face the press forward? Well, it says Don had something to do with it. We'll ask again. Let's ask one more time for clarification. Did Don Wells have something to do with Summer's disappearance? Yes. I think. Okay, yes. All right, can you face forward, please? Yes. Thank you. Can you pass it or face forward, please? Can you face the rods forward, please? Does Summer's disappearance have anything to do with child SA? Child. Can you face it forward, please? Was Candace Wells drugging Summer? Was Candace? Okay, we're gonna ask a very tough question. Okay, remember this is just for entertainment purposes.
Okay, we're gonna ask a very tough question. Okay, remember this is just for entertainment purposes.
Is she buried very close to the house? Is she buried very close to the house on the property?
Ziggy, I don't think you care about Summer one bit. I didn't even play the worst of this stream. You were once again excited at inappropriate times. This whole stream was disturbing AF. You call yourself an empath. That is laughable. What you have done to this family, to Summer, to her brothers and to others is beyond disturbing. The worst part about it is that you will never change because you don't see it as a problem. When so many people are showing you what you call hate, which is actually criticism, you may want to listen and learn. Please leave Summer alone.
It's called Ghost Tube. Ghost Tube. Raybird. Is Summer Wells buried within 20 feet? Did they? Oh, I don't even want to ask. I know I get torn up for that question. Was Candace? At the top of the banner. Right, and that's what the question I was going to ask, but I know that. Let's clear the energy a little bit. I was going to ask a question kind of like that, but it's quite graphic, and I was going to ask if Candace and Dawn had any participation in making any type of thing like that. Here you guys go. Send all the positivity your way. Does the Carly Trent and Summer Wells disappearances, are they both related? Are they both related, Carly Trent and Summer Wells? Yes. Yes. Let me ask about this. Okay, so this is okay. They're all keeping each other's secrets because they're all involved in this trafficking ring, the Carly Trent thing. I'm telling you. But that's like, I'm wondering, like I said, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if these read my mind. But at the same time, when I asked if it was a trafficking ring, it said no. But if it's a, I guess it would be different than just I have to be more specific. It's having to do with child pornography. It just said my name, Adrian. Okay. The guy who was caught with pornographic material, Sherfy Jr., Don Sherfy Jr., does he know what happened to Summer Wells? Says yes. Okay. Can you? It just said Adrian, my baby. Okay. All right. Does Don Sherfy Jr. is he part of this whole ring, like this whole pornographic ring with the Ronnie Lawson, Don Wells, Candace, all them? Yes. Dawn brought up a couple times about law enforcement taking a camera. Okay. Okay. Does law enforcement have? Well, if they took it though, and law enforcement is involved, then okay. Can you face the red board, please? Did Ronnie Lawson assist his son Brandon Lawson in getting away with his crimes of child sexual assault? Or child? Did Ronnie Lawson assist his son? Says yes.
Ziggy, with her rods and cards, have almost all of Hawkins County pegged as guilty regarding Summer's disappearance. Minus her buddy Fred Hill, of course. Oh, and Grandma. But it seems almost everyone else is as good as guilty, according to Ziggy and her rods. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, of course. Last 3 videos I saw of Ziggy's were some of the most disturbing I've ever seen. Children should not be spoken about or labeled in that regard ever. Or used as content in that manner and exploited. A lot of Ziggy's video was not even reviewable for my channel or my standards at least. Ziggy, you basically accused about 8 or more people of being involved in Summer's disappearance, and you labeled them as predators without facts. You used their first and last names, while hiding behind the for entertainment purposes only BS. Ziggy, you wonder why you get hate and why people turn on you. Well, this is exactly why. Stop exploiting children and people in general. Stop using people. Stop spreading misinformation online. Stop being so inappropriate online. Stop lying and manipulating. Once people see it, they can't unsee it and they are done. You can't blame them. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Remember, when you see misinformation and children being labeled and exploited in that manner, it can be reported. If you see something, don't be afraid to say something. Misinformation spread online can be damaging to people's reputations and can be harmful in more ways than one. Thank you for watching.
Get a more steady spot. It's hard to. Oh my gosh! My computer just fell off the table. Steady spot. It's hard to. Oh my gosh! My computer just fell off the table. It's funny. Don't have Billy, she's mine. Yes, I'm
Oh, Ziggy, Ziggy, Ziggy.